scripted than a roleplay would be. So I am not very good at chess. You will see that. But think of this as like a road to whatever. I don't even remember what my score is. We'll find out in a second together. I actually just recently created this account, so it's still kind of trying to find its actual rating. Because when you make a new account, it kind of doesn't know where to place you sometimes. Anyways, yeah, I am excited to get better. And I don't know how much we'll be making chess content, but I hope you guys enjoy. I think we're going to play 15-10. For those of you who don't know chess that well, that means we each have 15 minutes, and we get 10 seconds back every time we make a move. Now, I did turn the sound down quite a bit. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. So, I apologize if it's not that loud. I apologize if it's too loud. We'll see. I don't want to commit to pushing my pawn there yet. I think I might bring out the horse and then, not there, push that up, not there, up to there, after I do that. That way I can get more pieces out. They're very aggressive. Okay. Well, what happens if I move here? That does put that in check, but the queen's just going to move out and take it. So we don't want to do that. I could just defend that, but I don't really want to. Wait. What happens if I push here? Because if they take... Oh, no, never mind. That would only be bad if I take. If they take, then it's fine. I see. Okay, I could go here, but then the bishop can take. I could go there. Then they're just gonna probably push a pawn. Oh, I like that though, because if I go here, then it attacks that pawn. They do have one defender, but I could do something like that maybe. I think I want to push the pawn first though. I think I might just push it up one. This might be bad. I feel like that they have way too much control over the center. Well, if I go here, that leaves that hanging. I feel like they just have too much pointed at that now, though. I kind of have to. I guess I could move this out here or here. Just because then I would be defending everything. Including that pawn. If I go here, they go here. No, they wouldn't go there, right? They're probably eyeing that. Because if I go here, they go here, I'm just going to take. Then they're going to trade. I don't mind that. Because I really want to make sure that's defended. Because it's very vulnerable with the king there. I feel weird doing ASMR because to me and my the sound as normal volume, but I know I turned the recording volume for desktop audio down, so to you guys it's not as loud, so I have no idea how it sounds to you guys. We did spend quite a bit of time there thinking, but I think we're fine. What if I can't push because then the rook's hanging? Oh, I could maybe. What if the knight there? They have to move the queen then. I like that. That gives me an extra turn. I'm just gonna do that. Could move here too and offer to trade queens. I don't hate that idea because my knight would be protecting it. What are they threatening right now? Oh, checkmate, or check, I mean. So I can't do that. I could just simply move the king over. Honestly, I don't mind losing the right to castle. I think I might lose the right to castle. I think I would rather that than give up the pawn structure on this side. That might be a mistake, but we'll see. I have quite a bit less time than them. I've got to start speeding up. If they were smart, they would move the queen, but they might have an attack in mind that I'm just not seeing. I mean, they're still threatening that, which they can't really take because I would just take back. They could threaten that, but they can't really because I would just take it. Can they infiltrate here? Yeah, no, because that. Can they go here? No, because my king. So they don't really have an attack currently. And if they bring this forward, then I can just take. Yeah, I could take, because even if they take, then I can take back with the knight. What is their idea here? They're probably going to go here to threaten my queen. Little do they know. We are going to go here and threaten their queen. And if they take, then I take back. That made me kind of nervous, that alarm thing. To you guys watching, have you ever played chess before? I do really enjoy playing the game, and I think the kind of person, me taking back, that just makes sense, right? Actually, do I take back with the knight though, or with the pawn? I think the knight. Then I'm also attacking their bishop. I don't think the knight was really protecting anything else. I don't really like that move though. I mean, if they take, then I'll just take back. does make this file a little vulnerable, but I really want to push this up because I really don't want to see this. I mean, at the end of the day, takes, we're just trading knights. Now to defend that pawn, I could go here. I think I'm going to just defend that pawn. They're probably going to try to get active here, but I haven't castled yet, so I don't think it really matters too much. Oh, that pawn's been hanging for a while. I mean, they don't really threaten too much beyond that, though. I really want to get this out. I could get this out. Where could this go? Here? No, here. I mean, I could go there. Here. Oh, if I go here, it pins the knight. They're probably just going to push me away, but that kind of ruins their pawn structure a bit. Let's try that. And it is defended with that too, by the way. I could go here. I think, is that my only option? Because I don't know. I could move there too. I mean, we are nearing the end game. And the king should be active in the end game anyways. Is that a death sentence if I get my king out? I kind of want to get my king out. I could, if I go here though, this pawn's going to be hanging. They're being very forceful with this. What are my options here? I think I have to just block the rook, which the only way really is with that. But if they take, then I just take back. So I don't hate that. I mean, the rook's worth more. That pawn is hanging now, though. I think I kind of want to attack this and threaten that. They may threaten this pawn then, but they can have a pawn for a bishop. If I could find a piece that could take that, I could threaten that too. What was there? Oh, nothing. Oh, because they're check. Okay, I see. What is the point of all this? You're just making me shuffle my piece around. I think I would, if I go there, I have the chance of getting trapped because a lot of things. If I go here, I feel like I have a bit more play. I think I'm going to go out more. I think I kind of could push that pawn too, though. Because then if takes, either that or they have to move that, which they probably would move it there. No, they probably wouldn't move it there, because then I could just take. We are down on time, but not as much as we was earlier. So I am feeling hopeful. I have to watch for this pawn to fall, because if this pawn falls, then this knight's in danger. That bishop's in danger now. Well, I could offer to trade bishops. They could take that, and then I could take that if I push this pawn. I feel like I'm down material. I kind of have to make a play like that. And also, if they do end up doing all this trading, then I'm going to get a stronger rook. So I feel like in the end, helping my rook is worth it. Maybe I'm crazy though. I'm a little crazy. Okay, they've gone back. Now, we could just go back here. I don't mind that. It adds another layer of protection for that. I think we need to just play it safe and do that. I think we're just going to go back. What are they threatening right now? They're threatening that, but that's protected. This threatens nothing. This threatens nothing. Well, actually it threatens that, but we have protection here. What if takes no, I can't take with that, but I could take with that, with the king. Let's see. If I move, they're probably going to move this up, which is fine. Oh, I could move back here too. I do like that because it still protects the knight. And I'm also going to connect my rooks if I move this out, so I think I like that. They are threatening that. But if I move here, I'm going to be threatening that and that. I don't really mind them taking that. Is that bad of me? Maybe. Let's see. If I take, they take, I take. Then we kind of free up some space over here, and my rooks are connected. I'm going to just do it. I mean, okay, now it takes, they have nothing. And I can take that if they don't move. That's fine. Now they are threatening. Oh, they're gonna, well, even if they take the rook, I know it's worse material-wise, but even if they take the rook, I can take back. I'm going to have to move this. Now, where do I want to move it? That's going to be the most effective. I think I need to move it probably back where it was. Right? I think so. I'm definitely down material, though. can't I pre-move? Maybe I have it off in my settings or something. Or maybe you only can on the phone. I don't know, I thought you could on the website. Okay, I've got to find a way to get this active. If I go here, then I'm threatening that. They have to move it. Might as well. This isn't... Oh, I can't move that though. I shouldn't have moved my king back there. Because now it's pinning that. Well... Yeah, I should have moved the king somewhere else. That was a mistake. That probably cost me the game, honestly. Yeah, I guess I can take it back with that, but is that really worth it? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe they'll get take. Because if they do, then I could do that. They probably won't, but... I do need to get the rook more active. I kind of want to be there. It protects that, but also attacks that. What are they threatening? Probably to come in here and swoop up my pawns. That's fine. Because I'm going to get this, and then if they're down here, I think I'm going to go ahead and get that. They're going to take there. And then I'm going to maybe move over. They're going to probably go there then to take that, and then I'm going to move over again to take that. So they're going to get 2 pawns, and I'm going to get 2 pawns. This is still protected by the bishop as well. I think this should be fine. I could also move this up and move my king up and then threaten that to threaten there. That's not the direction I thought they would go. But now the thing is, if I go here, because that pawn's already protected anyways, if I go here, what are they going to do? If they take, then I just take back. I don't mind that. That also helps me get this bishop out too. Because now I'm threatening this. Honestly, it could just go all the way up and take that too. That pawn there. Let me think this through. If I move here, they take, but I take back, so we're basically just trading bishops. Are they going to want to trade bishops? That is the question. I don't mind that, I think. I mean, I'm down a lot of material anyways, so I kind of just have to keep going and hoping they mess up. If I take, they take, and then their pawns are doubled. Oh, actually, they couldn't do that, yeah. Oh, but now I can't go here. But I can go here. That's gonna leave that pawn hanging though. But if I go here, they probably go here. Then I go here. Then I guess it depends on if they actually go for that pawn or not. I'm not likely to win this game anyways, so let's just go for it and hope they mess something up here. Anyone who plays chess regularly, this is going to be painful. Oh. I could take. Oh. But if I take, then they take, and then I can't take this anymore. So what if I take, then they take, then I go here? Maybe. Let's try it. I'm really surprised I haven't taken that yet. Now my question is, do I want to bring this over here? I think I need to prevent the promotion. This is going to be hanging though. So I'd move this here. They're probably just going to take that then. And then start pushing these. I can't stop them all, but... Oh, because of that, yeah. So this is going to get here before then, so I have to move this. That might actually be good for me though, because I can get closer to this pawn. Oh, I should have moved it here, because now they have force check. Honestly though, I couldn't get closer to that one. I did help them though by moving that. They're gonna have to move this now. They're probably gonna move it here, I would assume. Yeah. So now I move here. Then they move here. No. They probably wouldn't do that. I don't know what they're gonna do. I could move here and then they could move there, but I'm still gonna move there and take it. Let's see what happens. Maybe here, here, and then here. Let's see, what can I move to in time? I can't move there, can't move there, can't move there. So I can only move here, or here, or here, or here. I mean, if I move to any of these bottom three, they're going to threaten check with that. So I think I need to move. Oh, what if I move out of the way, let them promote, and then take, and then they take? They're gonna be up way too many rooks then though. I mean, I've lost this anyways. Let's just move here. I can't move down. Oh, I can maybe get close enough to that though. threaten that one. I mean, they promote, I take, and then they promote, I take, they take. They have one pawn left then. Let's try it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to now. I do like those two being close to each other though. I think I really need my king to be there. I have to take. I always think, like, I never like to resign because I'm still, I mean, not that I never resign, but I think that at this stage, it's really helpful to me to learn pieces more by figuring out, because I'm really bad at in-games. So I think it's really helpful for me. I think it's really helpful for me to figure out how to play in games better by just playing them out. I don't know, it feels honestly like no matter how much I try, I just never get better. Oh, because that queen, yeah. I wish I could move there. That'd be funny if they moved that there. Let's see where it went wrong. Actually, my accuracy was 72.4. That's not a terrible accuracy. I played like a 650. I mean, that's still above my rating. Actually, all three of my parts were good, it says. My middle game was the worst. My middle game was 47.5. I had 3 blunders. Let's see. Opening with the king pawn controls the center and opens up the light square bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. E5 is a common response that establishes presence. That's a book move. Book move, book move, book move, book move, book move, book move. C4 is good. They bring out their bishop, increasing their control over the center. That's an inaccuracy. You missed an opportunity to strike at the center with a pawn. Oh, what was the best move?
This strikes at the center to fight for space.
Okay. So that would have been better. Oh, well. Wouldn't that have just been giving away a pawn? Because I can't take that back with my queen. Because then they would just take it back.
This loses a queen. This loses a queen.
So what would you follow that up with? With that?
This gives away a free pawn.
With that?
This permits the opponent to win a pawn by overloading a defender.
With that?
Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. They bring out their bishop, increasing their control over the center. You missed an opportunity. They missed a chance to eventually win a pawn. You allowed the opponent to eventually win material. They overlooked an opportunity to eventually win material. You ignore the threat and counterattack their queen.
Yeah.
They missed a chance to sacrifice a queen for a nice tactic. You are now able to kick a queen. That move leaves your knight free to capture.
Oh. I mean, not really.
That move leaves your knight free to
Oh, I
capture.
guess. I mean, yeah, but like I could have taken it back with that too. I mean, yeah, it's not a fair trade though still.
They missed a chance to capture a vulnerable knight. You left your knight vulnerable to being captured.
I think threatening a queen's more important.
They overlooked an opportunity to capture a vulnerable knight. A logical capture. This move left their bishop hanging.
Why didn't I take the
You
bishop?
permitted the opponent. This move left their bishop hanging.
I should have just taken the bishop. Why didn't I? I feel like I even said something about that bishop in the game too.
You permitted the opponent to win. Your pawn is left vulnerable after your opponent removed its defender. You permitted the opponent to win a pawn. Your pawn is left vulnerable after your opponent removed its defender. A clear recapture. They missed a chance to capture a free pawn. Your pawn is free for
Yeah.
the taking after you moved too quickly.
That pawn was free for a while, yeah.
They are right on target. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you.
What was best? What would that have done? I don't understand why that's good still. It's a really bad follow-up.
They are right on target. This isn't a mistake. They develop a new piece. You escape the check from the bishop.
Oh good, I did do the best move there.
Placing the rook on an open file. This blocks the check from the rook.
That was best.
They missed a chance to connect rooks. You missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing bishop. You missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing bishop.
So that time it was better to go back because then my knight wouldn't have been pinned.
They did not find the right idea. You have a backward pawn, which is a weakness. They move the bishop to safety. No surprise, you had to move your bishop to safety. They are threatening to tactically win a bishop. This moves your bishop to a safer square. They missed a chance to move a bishop to safety.
Yeah, they was threatening something there, though.
There was only one good move and you found it. Your rooks can work together now. There was only one good move and you found it. Your rooks can work together now.
I mean, mine's threatening
They
to be taken, though.
overlooked the critical move, not spending enough time to spot it.
Okay.
You allowed the opponent to win a rook through a fork. You missed an opportunity to win a bishop through a fork. Your opponent set up a fork which will win your rook.
Yeah, they did. I didn't see the fork.
You step your king away from the checking knight. They captured your vulnerable rook. Recapturing. They've attacked your pinned knight and it can't escape.
Yeah, they
You
did.
are threatening to win a bishop through a fork. Taking your you recaptured.
That was best, okay. I was like, would the bishop have been better? No.
The
Okay.
rook is now active on an open file.
Okay.
Not the best move, but not bad either. Precise move from your opponent. You didn't let that passed pawn become a problem, nice job. I like their choice.
Okay.
You've moved your bishop to a powerful square.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
moved your bishop to... Your opponent blocked the attack on their pawn, keeping it safe. You found a safer square for your bishop.
What was the best option? Oh, the best option was to take.
This is an equal trade.
They did force doubling of pawns. They would have had to have done it too, because wonder why it didn't do that. I think I wanted them to take that way instead. That way I could move my king over and then threaten that. I think that's what I was thinking. But yeah.
Your opponent blocked the attack on their pawn. You capturing your hanging pawn. Very good choice. A clear recapture. This is a fine move.
But I ended up doing that anyways. I should have just done it the first move instead of wasting tempo.
That's playable. You allowed the opponent to reveal a check. Your opponent revealed a check on your king.
Yeah.
You allowed the opponent to reveal a check.
I need to think about that more.
You escaped the check from the rook.
I should have moved down to begin with. I'm wasting so much tempo here in the middle game.
They took your pawn for free.
And also did check.
You step your king away from the checking rook. They move the rook to safety. You've moved your piece to a powerful square. You are going to lose your rook if they find the right moves. You had a better option, but this is not bad.
Oh, yes, that would have been better. Because if I had gone there... That's still not great, but that's better,
You
yeah.
are going to lose your rook. They missed a chance to well done, an excellent move. Capturing your hanging pawn. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Pushing their passed pawn. Not the best move, but not bad either. Moving their threatened rook to safety. You had a better option, but this is not bad. Their passed pawn. You are threatening to tactically win a rook. They put their rook behind their pawn. Not the best move. The pawn. Nice. This move still. Yes, this is the way. This move still keeps their checkmate. This move. This move. Good job. This move. Very good choice. This move. Nice. Definitely the right. This move still keeps their checkmate plan. Yes. This. Good job. This move still keeps. Nice. This move.
Wow.
You step your king away. Checkmate and the game is over.
I mean, that was going to be forced checkmate at the end anyways, but I do like how I moved the square that they suggested I move my king to, apparently. But, I mean, white became almost impossible to not win around here. What was the exact move that caused it?
Defending their hanging rook. This move is okay, but not what I would have played.
So I should have moved my rook to the middle. I thought about that. Because my rook was in the middle, it's kind of a, which one are you going to move?
They put
Rook-wise.
their rook behind their passed pawn. Not the best move, but to a queen. Nice, definitely. This move still. Yes, this is the way. This move still. You
Yeah.
dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way.
Okay, well, that is today's game. I hope that you guys enjoyed this interesting video. I don't even know how much I talked throughout this. I was more of just talking about like what I was doing as I was doing it. I don't know. I've never played chess online in any way on video like this, so no idea how this will turn out. No idea what the volume was like. Let me know what you think. If you have any advice or anything. I mean, I guess the accuracy was better than I thought it would be. Still did 3 blunders. I feel like that was actually pretty solid. I didn't find any brilliant moves, though. I did find one great move. I found quite a bit of good best moves. That's good. I don't know. And like I said, at least this is above my rating. So, even though I lost. Anyways, they played way above their rating, though. But their middle game was really bad. But my opening was better. And their end game was better, although my end game wasn't bad either. Well, it was, but like, accuracy-wise, you know what I mean. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I will see you tomorrow.